Hey, we have a great part of the conference every year. You talk about community service, you talk about important. There's an organization that, I know you've all heard of it, but a lot of people in the industry don't know about it. The Broadcasters Foundation of America. And basically what they do is they raise money all year long, and when broadcasters are in need through health crises, catastrophic circumstances, unable to work, natural disasters, where you're just washed out, wiped out, down and out, but you worked in radio and television at some point in your life. And they come in and they, of course, they check it out, and they write you a check, they help you out. And this is just an amazing thing. And Harry Hurley, who is another Humanitarian of the Year participant in the history of talkers, the radio mayor of Atlantic City, 30 plus years on the morning. He has the Hurley Foundation, and as a matter of fact, I'm honored to be the keynote speaker at the Resorts Casino Hotel in Atlantic City on October 4th, where somehow I'm going to be a keynote speaker in a big ballroom with the top movers and shakers in the state of New Jersey. I'm scared to death. I have no idea what I'm going to tell them, but I'll play a video of one of my music's adventures. That'll do it. Harry has been donating a serious amount of money for an average working person. The big companies donate a lot of money to the Broadcasters Foundation, but Harry, as an individual radio station morning host, has taken on himself with his larger-than-life charity to donate what started as 1,000, the next year was 2, the next year was 3. I'm not going to steal your speech. I'll let you say what you do. But he's here now to, for the 8th year, to make a donation to the Broadcasters Foundation of America, and it'll be accepted by its chairman, who is here too, one of the great broadcasters in America, Scott Herman. So Harry, come on, take it away.
Thank you, Michael. An honor to follow Michael and Rob, great speech, and of course, John, because you're everything that's right in our industry, people that give back. We started a number of years ago, decades ago. What I wanted to do as a young broadcaster was find where we could help. I really believe in radio. That's what it's all about. I love all the national stars and all of that, but to me, it's all about local, about your community, about who you can help. If a family loses their home in a fire, and we did as a child, and you don't have anything. We had that happen recently. So we stepped right up and we brought a $5,000 check to the family the next morning, hours after they watched their home burn down to the ground. One of the horrible things in life that I don't wish anyone to ever have to experience. They're only material things if you get everybody out. They lost a pet that they had had for a long time, and a member of the family. It was very sad. But at least they knew, because all their documents are burned, their credit cards are melted, their debit cards, it's all gone. So at least they knew they had a $5,000 check that they could take to the bank. And they would at least have money to stay in a hotel that night if they don't have family or friends to stay with, or get what they need. I learned through Michael Harrison, this is a collaboration of Michael and I, 8 or 9 years ago, that the Broadcasters Foundation of America, they're the only group of its kind that supports radio and television. So someone that's been making it and doing great for years and years suddenly falls down, the Broadcasters Foundation of America is there. So it was a natural. I asked Michael, I said, I want to give back. I want to start something. What do you think? And Michael said, this great organization. I got to meet Jim Thompson. I gave Jim Thompson a check for $1,000. He drove all the way to Atlantic City to take me to lunch and thank me. $1,000. I mean, incredible. But here was the reason we did it also. Michael mentioned the big checks that come in. It's great. The big golf tournament. I do one as well. It's in just days, June 20th. And that helps us raise the money. Michael is going to help me raise $100,000 at least on October 4th at Resorts Casino Hotel. And we give that money out to all kinds of amazing organizations like the Broadcasters Foundation of America. So our $1,000 grant, we knew it was Spartan, we knew it was modest, but we knew we would do more. And so we got on a roll, and every year we upped it by $1,000. So suddenly today, Margie, if you'd bring it up, and maybe when you get up here, hold it up for everybody to see. A funny thing happened on the way to 8 years. It is now an $8,000 check. That's serious money, Scott. It's getting there. You do bigger, but that's not bad. So it is my honor to welcome Scott Herman, the chairman of the Broadcasters Foundation of America. And this is our honor to partner with you for the past 8 years. Cumulatively, if you all passed basic math, you know that if you go from 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000, I won't bore you, all the way to 8,000. Raise your hand, how much is that cumulatively? $36,000. Scott, if you'd like to come say a few words, and I would love to get a picture with Scott as well. Thank you, Michael. Okay.
Move forward a little bit. Perfect. You're beautiful. Excellent.
Scott, let me get back to the mic just for a quick second. So you could take this into a bank. Well, the ABA and routing number's not on it, but you could write on a piece of paper a check and they have to cash it. But on the back, turn it around, Scott. On the back is a little check. So you take that with you. Take the whole thing with you, Scott. That's a nice thing. Don't take the little one and throw that one away. Scott Herman.
It really is an honor to be here. What Harry has done is really amazing because his loyalty and his consistency in giving to the foundation. $8,000 is a big number for us. We don't get a lot of $8,000 donations, but $36,000 means a lot to us. And I also want to thank Michael for his steadfast support with us. He promotes our efforts. He's been behind us the whole way. Heather Cohen is on our board. Renee Cassis is our marketing and promotion person, is back there with us. My wife Beth is with me today. Chris Olivero, the president of Odyssey in New York, has been a big supporter of us for many years. So I hope all of you in this room, I hope you never need us. I hope no one in your family ever has to make a call to the foundation. And John, to your point, I agree with everything you said. You know, I was with CBS Radio for 39 years. I had a great career. When we sold to Entercom in 2017, I had the opportunity to retire. How am I going to spend my time? I was already on the board of the Broadcasters Foundation. I agreed to take on the chairmanship, and my job is volunteer. So it's a full-time job for me, but I'm volunteering. And this has become my mission. I'm just finishing my 4th year as chair. I'm going to be voted in June for another 2-year term. I do not anticipate stopping this anytime soon. It's become my life's work. I call it God's work. You would not believe, there are people that you know that you would not ever believe that they get our help. You would sit there and say, but they made a lot of money and they had a great career. It doesn't take much for it all to fall apart. A bad real estate investment, a sick spouse, cancer, medical benefits, and it wipes out all your money. And we send these people a monthly check if they qualify. So they get Social Security and a check from the Broadcasters Foundation. And you should see the letters that we get. Some of these people talk about the fact that they had to make a decision on buying their drugs from the pharmacy or paying the electric bill and the rent. They couldn't do both. And we send people, the max we give out is $2,000 a month. So imagine having no money and you get $24,000 a year from the Broadcasters Foundation. The other thing we do, and this happens occasionally, is one of our grantees passes away. When they do, we continue helping the spouse until they get off their feet, get back on their feet, because most of them have become full-time caretakers. So when they get back on their feet, we'll help them for 6 months, 9 months, another year to help them find a job and get back on their feet. So we don't just leave people when they pass away. And then there are good stories too. We have people that send us a note and say, we don't need your help anymore. We want a lawsuit. We're feeling better. We can go back to work. So the foundation last year gave away close to $2 million. And we do it, thank you. And we do it basically three ways. One is the monthly grants that I just talked about. The second way is emergency grants when people suffer natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, house fires. We'll send them money, a quick $1,000 to just spend a week in a hotel, get back on your feet, cover the immediate costs you have. The third thing we do is we sometimes get calls from families that lose a broadcaster that they're not a grantee, but they can't afford the funeral. And we help them with the funeral costs and send money that way. Those are the three ways we give away money. The way we get money is the Guardian Fund, which is individuals like Harry who give us money. The Angel Fund, which is corporations who fund us. And then we do 4 events a year. We do a big golf tournament in the New York area in September. We do a smaller golf tournament in April at the NAB. We do an awards breakfast at the NAB where we give away 3 radio and 3 television awards. And then we do the Golden Mike Award, which is our big black tie that we do in March at the Plaza Hotel, where we give away the Golden Mike Award and the Lifetime Achievement Award. Those are the ways that we earn our money. And the other way we get it is the Legacy Fund, which is people that have included us in their wills and their estate planning. And when we get that money, unfortunately, it's a misfortune for somebody else, but it's a fortune for the foundation that people have thought of us as they do their financial planning. So this is what we're all about. I don't know how many of you have never heard of us before. We market a lot. People like Michael give us promotion, Inside Radio. Deborah Parenti's here. She does so much for us with Radio Week magazine, with promotion. So these are all ways Inside Radio helps us. So we try to get the message out. But if any of you can afford to, or you feel like you'd like to, there's no amount too small. Consistent giving to me is more important than big giving. So if you could find it in your way to send money, we're at the broadcastersfoundation.org. broadcastersfoundation.org. Please help us. The other thing I'd like to say is if you know of anybody who's in need, because as much as we're trying to earn money, we're always trying to find people we could help. So if you know of anyone that has financial need, that is sick, we're not unemployment benefits. So we don't help people that are looking for jobs. We can't do that. We help people that are sick, can't work, and we want to help more people like that. So if you know people, please send them our way, call me directly, and we will help get them set up to apply for the foundation grant. That's kind of what we're looking for today. I'll be around if you have any questions for me about the foundation. Again, Harry, can't appreciate more what you do for us. It means a lot. And no amount is too small. I get cheered up a little bit because it's very emotional to me, because I read all the letters that come in. And we really are doing amazing work. John, I love what you said before, because for me, I feel very blessed for the career that I had. I worked for a great company, and I have the financial means to help the foundation. I'm also a donor. I don't take any freebies from the foundation. I buy my own foursome for the celebrity golf outing. I don't take any expenses for my travel. That's all my donation back to the foundation. So this has become my life's work. So I appreciate the time. Michael, thank you for everything. Have a great day.
Good job.